What is going on, guys? Matt here with J-Town Outdoors, bringing you another video today about my favorite rib recipe. Now, ribs can be one of those kind of hard items to cook on a grill, but I have a recipe down pat to give you the best tasting ribs in an hour. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to make these ribs and what secrets you have to use to make sure you get these ribs cooked just to perfection, and you're going to be licking your fingers after you're done eating these. Have here our ribs, spare ribs. We got 16 sheets of tin foil, about the size of the ribs. They're 4 sheets for each piece of rib here, and then our seasoning, whatever you're going to use for your rub. Take any rings, bracelets, watches off when you're doing this because you don't want to get any raw meat on it. So basically you're just going to take your rib here. What I try to do is only use one hand, but sometimes you forget and touch your container, but you can wipe that off and rinse that off. So just kind of sprinkle on, and you want to get a good coverage there, and then flip it over. Now I leave the membrane on the back of the ribs. Some people take it off. I find that my seasoning still seasons everything enough to where I don't need to. Then you're just going to wash your hands real quick before you tin foil everything. Keep paper towels handy by you. And then this tin foil, nice and easy, just flip your ends over. And then what you do is you alternate your seams, because this is going to create a lot of juice in here when you're cooking these, so you don't want the juice leaking through. So you just flip here and alternate your seam. Make sure you're only grabbing one piece of foil so you're not wasting it. You want exactly 4 sheets. We flip our seam again. And the last sheet. And that's one set, and you're going to repeat that for 4 times, and then you'll have 4 sets of ribs ready to go. Alright, so the grill we're using today to cook these ribs is a Weber Genesis 2. It's a 4-burner propane grill. Right now I have the temperature at 400 degrees. Basically turns all the knobs to the 3 o'clock position, and that'll give you 400. What you want to do is, now that you got your everything at 400, you're going to take your tinfoil slabs here. What I usually do is put them face up first, so the bone side down, or the membrane side down. All 4 fit on here, just nice. So it fits 2 racks basically of spare ribs. And now we're going to close this, make sure we keep it at 400. It's going to take a minute for that to come back up, and we're going to set a timer for 30 minutes. At that point in time, you'll come back and flip those ribs over. That way you're giving an even cooking. We're going to set for another 35 minutes. So we have an hour and 5 minutes total. And then at that point, we'll open those packages up. We'll get our favorite barbecue sauce, baste these ribs, and then cook them for about 5 to 7 minutes on each side with the barbecue sauce on it to get a little bit of char on there and give a little more flavor of the actual flame from the grill and the grate from the grill. We'll be back with you in 30 minutes. All right, so we reached our half-hour mark, and it's time to do the flip. Take a pair of tongs, flip these bad boys over. We maintained our 400 degrees for the last half an hour. Now we're ready to go. Set time for 35 minutes this time, and we'll see you then. All right, so we just hit our hour and 5 minute mark. It is now time to open this guy up. What you're gonna want to do is just get yourself a pair of nitrile gloves. I know They are spare right now, but I do have enough to still cook with. I always keep a box just for cooking and grilling. You don't want to get all the stuff on you, contaminate your food. So I'm gonna go ahead here and start unpackaging these ribs. You're starting to see some juices there as you start getting down. It's always good to keep a pair of tongs too to kind of help this process out. Be careful when doing this. That tin foil will be hot to the touch. And there's those beautiful ribs right there. Set those down on the grill. How you know your ribs are really cooking here and that they're doing well is that the meat will start to shrink up on the bone, and you'll actually start to see some of that bone peek out. That's important to look for. As long as you're following the directions here in terms of time frame, you should not have to worry about checking these for temperature for any reason. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Look at that. And you're gonna take your Sweet Baby Ray's, because that's America's favorite barbecue sauce right here, and you're just gonna come across the top like so, and then take your brush and just baste that over the top. This is just giving a little more sweetness to these ribs. With the rub that I am using, they are a more sweet rib, and I will eventually share that recipe with you all. This recipe I came up with, and it's really, really good. Okay, now that we got these all basted here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip them and let them get some grill marks. Everybody's favorite here is grill marks. We're also gonna baste the underside of these ribs. Make sure you got enough barbecue sauce so that you can have a little bit to dip in after these are done. Just baste that meat up here. Right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 5 minutes each side, and these ribs are gonna come out looking fantastic. So I will get back with you all. Gonna clean up this tin foil, and we'll see you in 5. These ribs are a little bit different than fall off the bone. They have a little bit of tug to them, which I find a little more appealing than fall off the bone ribs. Yes, everybody loves fall off the bone ribs, but having a little bit of tug on that meat makes it ever so tender, and it's just got a wonderful juicy flavor to it. One of the biggest secrets to these ribs is heavy duty grilling foil. Whether it's Reynolds Wrap, Kingford, Walmart, Target, Walgreens brand foil, it doesn't matter as long as it's heavy duty grilling foil. You need 4 sheets and you need to wrap them tight, alternate the seams, and that's going to keep in the juicy goodness in these ribs. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it so much. Please subscribe if you liked the video for more content coming here in the near future. Please also give this a thumbs up and comment below if you do end up trying out the rib recipe. Also, go follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to post a picture of the ribs there and start a little chat. If you guys do end up trying them, please post your ribs in a picture on the comments somewhere so I can take a look at them. I'd love to see how they turn out for you guys. I hope you enjoy the recipe. I hope that they taste great for you and your family or friends, whoever you make them for. Enjoy cooking, have fun in the outdoors as always, and we will catch you on the next one.